Good morning, students. Today we are starting first very important lesson in chemistry, that is synthetic fibers and plastics. Students, before starting about the lesson called synthetic fibers and plastics, just we recall what we done in last class. Students, we got in last class about few basic questions, that is British course questions what we learnt in 7th standard, just we recalled in last class, and also we got answers for few basic questions in chemistry. Now we are starting first very important lesson in chemistry, that is synthetic fibers and plastics. Students, the lesson called synthetic fibers and plastics that has two parts. First part, that is completely about synthetic fibers. Second part, that is plastics. In synthetic fibers, you have to know the definition for synthetic fibers, types of synthetic fibers, characteristic features of that types of the synthetic fibers, general characteristic features of synthetic fibers, and also the uses and all. Similarly, another part that is completely about plastics. You have to know about plastics, types of plastics, characteristic features of the plastics, uses of plastics, and also some harmful characteristic features of the particular plastics, some other informations also there. Students, first you have to start first very important part of this lesson, that is completely about synthetic fibers. What are synthetic fibers like? Students, fibers and fabrics. What's the difference between fibers and fabrics like that? Usually that clothes, you observe the particular clothes, usually that clothes are made up of very important material, that is what we call as fabrics. How that clothes are manufactured by using of that fabrics. But that fabrics are made from the particular fibers. Clothes are made up of fabrics, but that fabrics are made from that very important material, that is what we call as fibers, and also all fibers are obtained from natural or artificial sources. Natural fibers are the synthetic or artificial fibers also they. Usually that fibers obtaining from natural or artificial sources. What are the natural sources of that fibers? And also you have to know artificial sources of fibers. Natural fibers are the, synthetic fibers are the. You have to know one by one types of fibers. That is natural fibers are the, and also synthetic fibers also they. So let's know one by one. First type of that fiber, so that is natural fibers, naturally obtaining that one, and also that fibers obtaining from the particular natural sources. Those fibers are commonly called as natural fibers. Usually that natural fibers obtaining from that natural sources called natural resources. Example for natural sources for the particular natural fibers are cotton, silk, wool. So this is cotton, this one is silk, this one is wool. Those fibers are manufactured or obtaining from the particular nature or natural resources. Those fibers are commonly called as natural fibers. Example, cotton, silk, wool, some other fibers also there. Next, coming to artificial fibers or synthetic fibers. So that the fibers not obtaining from the particular natural resources or nature. How to get that fibers? So that is artificial or man-made fibers. Artificially synthesize the particular fibers. So usually synthetic fibers are man-made, or called man-made or synthetic fibers. Artificially prepared the particular fibers. Example for synthetic fibers are, that is rayon, polyester, nylon, acrylic, some other fibers also there. So each and every types of the synthetic fibers having particular characteristic features are there and also performing particular functions also, where we are using the particular synthetic fibers like that. You have to know one by one. Similarly, that synthetic fibers are made up of that small units of chemical joined together in the form of large chain. Usually, all type of synthetic fibers are made up of that small units of that chemicals. Small units of chemicals joined together, so that small units joined together in the form of large chain. That the form chain is that is commonly called as polymer. What is polymer? One more question. So polymer is nothing but so that synthetic fibers are made up of small units of chemical joined together in the form of large chain. The formed chain, that is what we called as, that is polymer. Small units combine to form a large single unit. So that large single unit, that is what we called as polymer. Polymer. So how actually this particular polymer will come like. So that poly is nothing but that is many. So usually that the polymer is obtaining from the particular Greek word in which poly is nothing but that is many. Mer means that is units, many units. So that particular thing that made up of many units. So that many unit that form a large single unit, so that is commonly called as polymer. Polymer is made up of that many repeating units, that is what we call as polymer. Usually that polymers occur in nature also. Artificial polymers are the natural that polymers also there. I will tell you later about that artificial or synthetic polymers. So that polymers also available in nature also. Example for polymer available in nature. So they are that cotton. Usually that cotton is a polymer and also that is commonly called as cellulose. Cellulose is a chemical substance. Already discussed about that cellulose in that biology, that is cell. That cell wall of that plant cell. So that made up of that cellulose. Cellulose is a polysaccharide or that chemical substance. Usually the cellulose is made up of a large number of that glucose units. Many glucose units joined together form a substance, that is what we call as cellulose. Cellulose is a polysaccharide and also that made up of large number of glucose units. That is cotton is a natural polymer and also that made up of cellulose. Cellulose is made up of a large number of glucose units. Students, next coming to types of synthetic fibers. Usually in your syllabus, mainly 4 types of synthetic fibers are there. They are rayon, nylon, polyester and also acrylic. Rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic. You have to know one by one each and every type of synthetic fibers having particular features, and also you have to know that about particular functions and also where we are using the particular synthetic fibers like that. So let's know one by one. So first very important type of synthetic fibers is, that is rayon. Rayon, that is a man-made fiber, already we discussed about that. So that type of the synthetic fiber, and also the particular rayon is a fiber is obtained by chemical treatment of that very important part of that wood, that is wood pulp. So how actually that rayon obtained? So usually that rayon is obtained by chemical treatment of wood pulp. This fiber is called rayon, and also that rayon that is commonly called as artificial silk. commonly called as artificial silk, because that is obtained from the particular chemical treatment of wood pulp. And also one more character is there. Usually the rayon fiber can be made in different colors by dye. So different colors of the rayons are there, and also that rayon fibers can be made in different colors by dye like that. And also that usually the rayon is very cheap compared to the particular silk is a that natural fiber that is obtaining from that silkworm, and also processing also that is very long, and also that silk obtaining from that silkworm that is very costly. But rayon that is commonly called as artificial silk. So and also that artificial silk that is rayon is a very cheaper than the particular silk obtaining from that silkworm. And also the rayon is mixed with cotton, so we can mix that rayon with that cotton to make the particular bed sheet, or mixed with wool to make that carpet. This is carpet where we are using the particular rayon we are using in making of that bed sheets, carpets, some other materials like that, because the rayon is mixed with that cotton to make that bed sheets, and also that carpets and all. So this is about, so that very important type of the synthetic fiber, so that is what we called as rayon. Coming to second type of synthetic fiber, that is nylon. So nylon is also a man-made fiber or synthetic fiber, and also so that nylon was first fully synthesized fiber. Which one is a fully synthesized fiber? So that is nylon. Where that nylon used in first lab. How actually that nylon that name will come? Nylon, Ny, Ny, that is New York, LON, that is London. So why? Because the production of nylon was started. The production of nylon was started without using any natural raw materials. The nylon prepared without using any natural material. So that natural material obtaining from the plant or animal. So that almost simultaneously in New York and also the particular London. New York, NY, London, LON. So finally we will get a name that is nylon, because so that production of that nylon was started without using any natural raw material. So simultaneously using in the particular two cities, that is New York and also the particular London. So finally we got a name that is nylon. So that NY for that New York, LON for the particular London. And also that nylon is synthesized by that three very important materials. How actually that nylon manufactured like them. Synthesized from that particular coal, water, and also the particular air. We manufacture the particular nylon by using of that coal, water, and also that air. And also clothes from nylon, we can prepare that clothes by using of the particular nylon, are very strong, elastic, and also light, lustrous, and also easy to wash. So that we are using the particular nylon for manufacturing of the particular cloth, and also that those cloths obtaining from that nylon, that is very strong, elastic, and also light, lustrous, and also very easy to wash. So firstly that nylon was used in making bristle of toothbrush, where we are using the particular nylon first like that. We are using that nylon first in the particular that bristle of the particular toothbrush commercially. After that it was used for making fabrics or other materials like that. Similarly, we are using that nylon in making cloths. Already we discussed about that, making cloths and also ropes. You see that rope, socks, curtains. This is curtains, this one is socks, sleeping bags, parachutes. We are using that nylon in making of the particular parachute also. Some other materials like that. And also that I already told you the nylon is very strong than the particular steel wire. Because of that we are using the particular nylon in you see that man using that ropes, that because that nylon ropes are very strong, stronger than the particular steel wire. So these are all about that some basic informations about second very important type of synthetic fiber, so that is nylon. Next, coming to third type of the synthetic fiber, so that is polyester. You have to know the meaning of that polyester. Polyester, poly plus ester, because that polyester is made up of the particular repeating units of that chemical called an ester. Usually that polyester is made from the particular ester. So what's the meaning of that ester? Esters are the chemicals which give fruits their smell. Usually the esters are the chemicals which give fruits their smell. So that is what we call as ester. We are using the ester for making the particular polyester. So already told you polyester is one of the very important synthetic fiber or man-made fiber, and also usually that fabrics also made from the particular fiber, so does not get wrinkled easily. We are using that fabric for that manufacturing of the particular clothes that made from the polyester, so that does not get wrinkled easily, so remains crisp and also very easy to wash. So this is the one of the material obtaining from the particular polyester, so does not wrinkled easily, remains that crispy, and also very easy to wash. So some basic examples for polyester, we are using the polyester for making of the particular shirts, pants, jacket, bed sheets, curtains, sarees, mouse pads, some other materials like that. Similarly, the polyester is also using in the particular making of that rope, that is very strong fabrics for conveyor belt, cushioning and insulating material in pillow, some other sources like that. Similarly, some of the type of polyesters are there. So we are using that we are solding of that that polyester in the name called that is terracotta. So the terracotta is made up by the particular two types of fibers. Terracotta is made by mixing of two types of fibers, that is terylene and also that cotton. Terracotta is a type of that polyester, and also that made by mixing of two types of fibers, so that is terylene and also that cotton. So that another very important point about some other type of polymers also, they are polycot and polywool. Polycot and polywool, some other for polymers also, they are other fibers, fabrics are made up by that mixing of the particular polyester and also that other natural fibers. Usually that fabrics the obtaining from that polyester are sold by names called the particular terracotta, polycot, polywool like that. So usually the terracotta is made up by mixing of two types of fibers. They are terylene and also cotton, and also other two types are there, that is polycot and polywool. So these polycot and also polywool other fabrics are made up by the mixing of the particular polyester and also other natural fibers. Similarly, that very important polymer is there, that is PET. PET means polyethylene. PET means polyethylene terephthalate. Polyethylene terephthalate, that is PET, is a very familiar form of that polyester. PET means polyethylene terephthalate is a very familiar form of that polyester, and also we are using the particular PET, that is polyethylene terephthalate, used for making the particular bottles, utensils, films, wires, and many other useful products. Where we are using that PET, we are using that PET for making bottles, utensils, films, wires, and other many useful products and all. So these are all some basic informations about that, that very important type of synthetic fiber. So that is polyester. Next, coming to last type of man-made fiber or synthetic fiber, that is acrylic. So acrylic is a type of the synthetic fiber. You observe the particular acrylic in sweater, you fabrics material that we are using making of the particular sweaters and all, by using of that very important type of synthetic fiber. So that is acrylic. Acrylic is a man-made or synthetic fiber, and also that resembles the particular wool. You observe that sweater that resembles the particular wool, that is manufactured by using of that acrylic, because that resembles that wool, and also it is also called as artificial wool or synthetic wool. So because that resemble the particular wool, we are using that acrylic in manufacturing of the sweaters that looks like that wool. Because of the reason, we are calling that acrylic as a artificial wool or synthetic wool. Artificial wool or synthetic wool. Similarly, that acrylic usually that cheaper than the particular natural wool. That natural wool that little bit costly, so compared to the particular acrylic. So acrylic is a cheaper than natural wool and can be made in various colors by dyeing like that. So different colors of sweaters are there, because that we made in various colors by dyeing. In acrylic materials we can dyeing, finally we will get what, different colors. So we manufacture the particular cloths also made from that acrylic are relatively cheaper than that clothes are made by that wool, that is cotton, that is very costly compared to that cloths obtaining from that acrylic. Usually that we are using that acrylic in manufacturing of that sweaters, blankets, and other many clothes. So these are all about that, some basic informations about acrylic. Students, next coming to some basic characteristic features of synthetic fibers. So just we got about some basic informations about the synthetic fibers, and also types of synthetic fibers uses and all. All types of synthetic fibers are very cheaper, and also very stronger, and also durable than natural fibers. Usually, so that synthetic fibers are very cheap compared to that natural fiber, and also very stronger, and also durability also more compared to that natural fibers. And also, so that usually the synthetic fibers are easy to maintain, easy to wash, dry up in less time, readily available actually. So these are all already we discussed about the synthetic fiber. They are rayon, polyester, nylon, acrylic. So these are all that easy to wash, dry up in less time, and also readily available and all. And also synthetic fibers possesses unique characteristics which make them popular dress materials. We are using synthetic fibers for making of the different types of that clothes or fabrics, and also that has possesses unique characteristics which make them popular dress materials. So these are all three very basic characteristic features of that synthetic fibers. Students, today we got about a definition for synthetic fibers, types of synthetic fibers, that nylon, polyester, acrylic, rayon, some other informations and all, and also just we got about characteristics of synthetic fibers. Students, I will give you two homework questions for you. You have to differentiate between that natural fibers and artificial fibers. We discussed about that with examples, and also you have to list out the characteristics of synthetic fiber. Just we got about characteristics of synthetic fibers. You have to write answer for these two questions. Students, next class you have to know about another part of this lesson, that is synthetic fibers and plastics. So that is about that very important. So uh, that is that about plastics. Thank you so much.